we were having days when there was $50 million of inflow into our physical silver trust. No problem, says Rick. We clean out Toronto. Okay. We go to Montreal. Clean out Montreal. Interesting. Well, no problem. We go to Chicago. We clean out Chicago. This is becoming concerning.
This actually goes back to the SilverSqueeze in 2021, amazingly, almost 4 years ago now. And obviously a lot happened there, although what I found particularly interesting, you were running or involved with the PSLV trust back then. And I heard a couple of interviews where you mentioned that, initially it was more just the retail product that got caught offside on that one weekend. Yet later, as more money kept coming into PSLV to fill the demands, because you can't have, well, the metal's coming or it's over here, we're going to get it. And you talked about how you cleared out a couple of different cities of their silver supply. And perhaps we could start there, and then I might have a couple questions to tack on.
That was an interesting experience. I had anticipated that the silver market was broad enough that it could accommodate our demand in almost any size. And while the silver market is very, very, very broad, the silver market was then, and I would suggest is today, much more liquid, or much less liquid than you believe. While there's a lot of supply in places like private ownership by the Indian peasantry, that isn't good delivery silver. And in the case of the Sprott Physical Trust, we could only buy silver that was, in the LBMA or in the COMEX good delivery form.
Right.
And we were having days when there was $50 million of inflow into our physical silver trust. No problem, says Rick. We clean out Toronto. Okay. We go to Montreal. Clean out Montreal. Interesting. Well, no problem. We go to Chicago. We clean out Chicago. This is becoming concerning. The market's front running us. We go to New York. We clean out New York. It turned out that London was ultimately able to accommodate us. But London wasn't able to accommodate us overnight, which is what we were used to. We were used to buying silver and having the silver go from somebody else's pile in a vault,
Right,
through a screen, to our pile in a vault. What happened was that we cleaned out all the piles until we ran into the final piles in London and Zurich, which accommodated us.
which sure is interesting to hear, and to find out how close Rick thinks the silver market actually came to breaking back in 2021. Well, just click on this clip that's coming your way now.